good morning, folks. Welcome to the 2026 Prattville High School Spring Sports Media Day. Athletic Director Blake Boren here with me. Coach Boren, give us a little welcome, a little introduction today.
Yeah, man, this is exciting. I think this is the first time we've done this at Prattville High School. I know, a lot of times your fall sports, your bigger sports, football, get an opportunity to go and have media days. We've been doing this now with the Talca County schools and basketball, which has been great. So obviously, spring sports really our biggest time of the year. We've got 7 sports that are going to be here today.
A lot of athletes.
You don't often hear from like tennis, golf. I was a golfer, really bad. But it's good to give all of our sports who prepare and train and take it seriously, give them an opportunity to kind of showcase their skills and talents.
Certainly.
We want to do that here. There's a lot of great things going on at Prattville High School, and we want to hear from our student athletes and tell us a little bit about their journey and what they expect this spring. We appreciate you coming out and doing this.
Oh, man, it's a pleasure to do it. And I'm excited to hear from some of these coaches and some of these kids. It's always entertaining but informational.
Yeah.
You hear about where these kids came from, how long they've been doing it. It's a really neat day.
Well, and you're going to start with tennis. Tennis opened the season, I guess, 2 days ago, had 9-0 sweep. I think swept both Smith Station and boys and girls match. And so, again, if you don't be in the tennis world, you don't necessarily know that.
That's
so
right.
We're excited to hear from them. It's going to be a great day. We're really excited to do this at Prattville High School, and we're excited to hear from our student athletes.
Yeah. Well, we'll be right back with some athletes in just a minute.
Yep. All right.
All right, well, we're back, and we've got our first group of athletes this morning. We have some representatives from the Prattville High School tennis team under the leadership of Coach Annie Sedgwick. Coach Sedgwick, good morning to you.
Good morning.
So tennis season's already started, which is hard to believe, right? Because we were having like record cold temperatures just a few days ago. Didn't go above freezing for like 3 straight days, and y'all have already had a match. Let's just jump in and talk about this week's match. Coach Sedgwick, talk about that a little bit.
Yes, we had we actually started off strong with a sectional match against Smith Station where we went 9-0 for both boys and the girls. So strong
Impressive.
start to the season. Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. Talk a little bit about your history with tennis.
Yes,
personally.
So I became the tennis coach 2 years ago, or I was helping out 2 years ago and became the head coach last year, and I have really enjoyed it. It's a great group of kids, and just tennis is one of those sports that has my heart. So
I got you. Yeah. Pickleball, dirty word or fun sport?
It depends on when you ask.
I started playing that last spring, and the ball bounces so different. About the time I get adjusted to one, then I can't do the other. So anyway, let me have our athletes. We'll just start on the end with Miss JL, and then just introduce yourself, your year in school, and then we'll go all the way left to right, or our left to right.
My name is JL Downey, and I'm a senior.
I'm Ann Lee Jones, and I'm also a senior.
My name is Jonah Baker, and I'm a senior.
My name is Tuck Redfeld, and I'm also a senior.
All right, who's the best tennis player up in front of me right now? I mean, y'all discuss amongst yourselves. Tucker.
Yeah.
All right. I want to start with ladies first. JL, how long have you been playing tennis? Because your family's a basketball and volleyball family, so I was surprised to see you here this morning. I'm excited.
This is my 3rd year playing tennis.
I didn't even know. Where have I been? Okay, and then how's it going for you so far?
It's really good. I've really seeing the team grow because I started my sophomore year. So it's grown a lot.
You just picked it up new, tennis, and started playing. Wow. Fantastic.
Yeah, the coaches made it really easy to learn and be a part of it.
Sweet. All right, Ann Lee, same question. How long have you been playing?
I've been playing this is my 2nd year. So I started last year. I had never played tennis before until the summer before, and JL took me. And yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It's a fun sport.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
super fun.
Your preference, or do you play singles and doubles, or?
Yes, we play.
So which one do you like better?
It
There's pros and
depends. It
cons to
depends
both.
on the day. It
I get
definitely
it.
depends on the day. Because sometimes if you mess up in singles, it's a lot easier to mess up in singles because you're not letting your teammate down.
Good point. I
But,
like that.
Yeah, it just
Okay.
depends.
Yeah. Jonah, same question. How long have you been playing tennis?
4 years.
Okay. So picked it up. So, and
Yeah.
tell me again what year you are. Are you senior?
Senior, yes,
Okay.
sir.
So basically through your high school career. So just picked up a racket, started 4 years ago, and here you are still playing. That's amazing,
sir.
man.
Yeah.
How's how did last season go for you?
Last season was great. Yeah, that was my first season here at Prattville. I used to
Okay.
be at Enterprise. But yeah, it was a great team. It was good to come in. Found some good techniques that I hadn't picked up, especially from this coaching staff that
Okay.
I hadn't had from Enterprise. So it was awesome.
Okay. If I say the name Miller Britton, do you know him?
Of course.
That's my son. Okay, I
Awesome,
know
yeah.
who you are from him talking about you. So
Yeah.
you're supposed to be a special tennis player, man.
Yes, sir.
I want to get you on the court myself.
Of course.
We'll see. I'll judge. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, Tucker, how long you been playing?
So this is my 4th season at Prattville High School, but I've been playing for about 6 years.
Okay, and I mean loving it. Been playing since junior high, I guess. I take it. So, gosh. So seed wise, I mean, who's the higher seeds on the ladies side? Is it one of you two, or you got somebody else? Or
Yep, JL's higher than me.
okay,
Yep.
all right. And then on the guys side, who's
1 and 2 right
Yep.
all right, 1 and 2. And who's one? You're one.
He's
Yes,
one.
sir.
All right. So when y'all play a match, I mean, who's going to win? Is it a toss up? Is it
It's
it's pretty close.
it's super close.
Fantastic. Okay. The game changes so much. I mean, way back in the day, everybody came into the net. Where you want to be on the court? JL, what's most comfortable to you? Baseline, up at the net? Where do you like to be?
I like being at the baseline
Okay.
more than the front.
Kind of swinging away a little bit. I like that. And Lee?
Yeah, we're doubles partners, so she stays at the baseline. Normally, I'll go up.
Okay. So, like,
Yeah.
you got kind of, all right. I like that. Jonah, where are you most at home on the
Yeah.
court?
So for doubles, he's lefty. I'm a righty. So
Okay.
he's pretty nasty at the net. We
I
like
hear
to play.
you.
We like to play our net game when we're playing doubles. But me personally, I love playing at the baseline for singles.
Yeah.
Making my way up to the net if I can.
I got you.
Yeah.
And then Tucker?
Yeah, I'm a baseline guy. I like to say my pride and joy is my defense.
Yeah.
It's like always making the opponent play one more ball. Just seeing if I can get in their head a little bit.
Okay.
Not always going for the straight winner, but just being there.
I like
every
that.
ball,
So Tucker, talk about the chess of tennis. I mean, if you're just watching it, the casual observer, let's say, hey, this is two guys just slugging it out, trying to hit a green ball back and forth. But there's so much more to it. There's angles. There's game plan. I mean, does that play a role for you in your matches?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, part of tennis is your shot selection.
Sure.
They say that in basketball, but at the same time, it's a big thing in tennis because you got your drop shot, you got your slice, and you can rip a forehand cross court down the line. So always trying to see where your opponent is on the court and see what the best shot is for that time in the match. And sometimes it can be the right shot. Sometimes it can be the wrong shot, and you just always gotta see what works best for you in that moment. So.
I got you. Okay. I'm curious. I want to know favorite pro players. Okay, so we'll go left to right. JL, do you have a favorite professional tennis player?
My favorite would probably be, this is really basic, but Serena Williams.
Okay. Well, let's see. She's won about as many majors, as anybody ever has. So I mean, she's one of the best ever. Ann Lee, favorite pro player.
Well, I don't really watch it that much, to be honest with you.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I watch it like with my family. They watch it, but I've never really gotten to it. So I don't know if I have a favorite because I'm not like
That's a
educated
more than
enough.
acceptable answer.
So, yeah.
I like that. Fellas, y'all got a favorite?
Go ahead.
I'll have to say center.
Okay. That Joker, I mean, he's tall. I mean, he just
Yeah.
brings the thunder.
Oh yeah.
I don't want Carlos Alcaraz. Like, you look at him, he just doesn't look like he'd be a great tennis player. And my goodness, that Joker is just unbelievable. Have you ever seen pros play? Have you ever, in person, anybody ever seen college or pro level players play in person? I'm just curious. And I'll
I've seen
explain why I'm
college
asking.
tennis.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
It's a different game those guys play. I remember I went to a semi-pro tournament way back in the day to watch, and I thought I was pretty decent, and these guys hit the ball like it owed them money.
Yeah.
It's a different level. So with that in mind, anybody hoping to play, I mean, recreationally, you play tennis for the rest of your life. It's a great sport. Anybody hoping to play at the next level, college-wise?
Yeah, I'm getting some.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that'd be the desire to,
Yes, sir.
to get on
Yeah.
up to the next level
Yes,
play.
sir.
That's amazing. Coach, talk
Yes.
about the team as a whole, not just the people here today. What you got this year?
This year, I'm really excited. There was a lot of turnaround for the boys last year. We lost a lot of seniors, so that's a new team that's growing and building. The girls are also, it's a very different team this year, but I'm really excited to see they're coming in strong. The past 2 years, we've started to allow the junior high kids back in, so that's really awesome to get them started in 7th grade and moving up.
Is there a junior high program, or they're just a part of yours?
They're a part of ours, yes,
Okay,
sir.
I get it, yeah.
Actually, our number one girls is in the 8th grade, so we have the junior high kids are coming all the way up.
How about that?
Yes, and it's really awesome to allow them to do that. I'm really excited about this team. They're a great group of kids, academically and on the court. So, yeah.
Good stuff. So I haven't played. I haven't been in high school and carry the one long time, right? So when you have a match with another school? Obviously, nine pro sets still playing first to 8, or what does that look like? What wins a match?
Usually for
individually?
sectional matches, they do 3 sets to 6. It's best 2 out of 3. Sometimes you'll do an 8-game pro set, depending on how that match is going to go. But usually for sectionals, they like you to do the best to 6. The score to 9 would be 6 singles matches and 3 doubles matches.
Gotcha. Fantastic. All right. So we just got a short amount of time left before we got to get to the next sport. So I would ask you this. Community wants to know, hey, obviously Newton Park, home court, when and where they want to find out information, where would people look?
They can follow our Instagram page or our Facebook page, which is Prattville Tennis, for both. So.
All right. Fantastic. And then is there opportunity for people to sponsor? I'm sure programs aren't free. It costs you money to feed them, do things, travel. How can people help?
Absolutely. Our sponsorships right now, we're offering, we'll display the business banner at tennis home matches and everything, but we would love any sponsorships or donations available. Yes, they can make it out to Prattville High School Tennis.
Fantastic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for stopping by today. Appreciate your time. Good luck on the, I would say, the already started season.
Yes.
Undefeated, that's
season.
right.
Thank you.
Swept 9-0. I love it. Go Lions. All right. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're back with Prattville High School golf under the leadership of Coach Thomas Johnston. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here with us today. I know it's always nobody wants to take time off from school to come do. No, I'm kidding. I'm being sarcastic. I'm sure it's a welcome day. Coach Johnston, talk about the golf team that you have this year.
Man, I'm really excited. We got a really good group of boys and girls. Really senior, junior heavy with a lot of talent that came back from last year's team with a bunch of underclassmen that are hopefully going to develop really well under the older leadership on the team.
Fantastic. I've been asked to specifically ask you about your personal golf game. On 18, what are you going to shoot?
Well, Cam claims to be the best golfer on the team, and he didn't want y'all to know, but I beat him by 2 shots last week.
How about that?
He won't admit it right now, but
he's making that up.
He's still hurt a little bit, so my golf game's improving daily.
I can't remember the last time we played together, so I don't know where this is coming from, but
He's just making stuff up. That's funny. I love it. Thank you. All right, let's start with our athletes. I would love for you just to introduce yourself. Maybe just go ahead and restate your name, obviously, what year you are in school, and let's just go ahead and how long you've been playing golf.
My name is Josie Lindsay. I'm a junior, and I started this summer, so this is my first season
fantastic.
playing for the
Okay.
school.
You can still outshoot me on 9, I guarantee you. I promise. All right.
I'm Ellie Cook. I'm a sophomore, and I've been playing around 3.5 years.
Okay.
I'm Cam Mankey. I'm a junior. Been playing since freshman year.
Okay.
So
My name's Jack Little. I'm a junior and I've been playing for 3 years.
Okay, fantastic. Now, all right, Coach, you said Cam is the number one on the men's side. Am I understanding that correctly?
Right now, we got some good competition that's working their way up.
I was going to ask Cam, what's your best 18? Best round.
67.
That's me on the front side. I don't like that, man.
18. Yeah, best in tournament, I think 3 under.
Dude, that's
last
amazing.
year. Yeah.
Okay. Let's come over to Josie. So you just picked up the sport. Where do you do most of your playing? At the country club, I'm guessing? Is that what the practice
I play
facility for you
most
guys?
at the country club.
Okay. Talk about that facility out there and how nice it is to be able to use a place like that for the school.
I love the country club. It's
Yeah.
always very fun.
Yeah. All right, Ellie. I mean, if you and Josie are have match play 1-on-1, who wins?
Oh, well, I mean,
That's an ugly question to me to ask. I was trying to go for shock value. No. So you said you've been playing 3 years?
3 years.
Fantastic. So, like, where's your favorite place to play around?
Well, I really love to play at RTJ around here, but my favorite course is probably Bent Brook in
Okay.
Birmingham.
What's your favorite one here in town at RTJ of the 4 or 3 rather?
The Senator, definitely.
Yeah, that's a nice. I don't play often. When I do, on the judge, all the water, my ball
hard.
finds the water. I don't know what it is about it. So, Cam, same question, man. What's your favorite place around to play?
Definitely probably Senator, RTJ.
Yeah. And as far as
score,
yeah, okay.
as long as you hit the fairway, then you're really good from there.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's
And-
also my lowest round, 66, like out.
Fantastic.
playing around with him.
Now, how much? So, during the season, I mean, obviously you got matches with other schools, tournaments. You have things like that, and you practice. How many holes are you playing a week? Do you think? I mean,
Oof.
maybe tough to put a number together.
Yeah, during the week, probably 9 to anywhere from 9 to 18 a day.
Yeah, so that's getting after it.
Yes,
So, Jack, favorite place to play, man?
Definitely the legislator at RTJ is very scenic, very, I don't want to say easy, but
He just said the game of golf was easy. No, I'm just kidding.
I wish I could say that.
Right. So, when's the first match coming up for you guys? It's going to be a little bit warmer, isn't it, Coach?
We have one Tuesday against Pike Road.
So coming right up next week.
at
Unbelievable.
RTJ.
Okay.
And then the girls had their first tournament Thursday. Yeah, Thursday.
Okay. And anybody answer this question, maybe for Coach, whatever. So, I mean, are most of your matches you go and play at another school's course and it's just you two schools? Or is it mostly tournaments with a bunch of schools? What does that look like?
The way we have it set up, so we'll have our 5 tournament guys go to a tournament off, and the girls will as well. And the ones that don't travel, we'll have a match either at RTJ or the country club or Lagoon. We have, I think, 1 or 2 Lagoon matches with Montgomery schools, but everybody will get to compete the same day. So that was my biggest thing. I wanted to make sure that we use our dates the right way
Sure.
and allowed everybody to have the opportunity to compete. And it's usually against one team.
Yeah. And how do you score that day? I mean, obviously the lowest overall score, or is it match play each, the number one for each school plays against the number one? What does that look like?
So we qualify, like, for Tuesday's match, only 11 get to go.
Okay.
And so on Monday we had a qualifier
Okay.
at practice, and the top 11 that shot will get to compete Tuesday.
Okay, and they'll play, you just seed them and they play
Yeah.
the same level plays?
Kind of. I went back to our tryout scores as well.
Gotcha.
And so I got to rank 1 through 11 with the 11 that I'm working with
gotcha.
for next week.
Okay.
So
And then, if you and I are matched up, is it match play for the day, or is it stroke play and we keep a score through the day? Like, how's
you
it
keep
scored?
a score. It's
Okay, so
stroke
it's scored.
play.
Okay.
So we
Oh, so it doesn't matter who you're playing with then, just the best
you
scores
get to
overall
play
throughout the
your
day.
game. It's
Okay.
you versus you. So
Fantastic. All right. So Josie, first season, you haven't played a match yet against another school. What are your thoughts going into the season?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited to meet people from other schools. I think that'll be very cool.
Yeah. Fantastic. Ellie, you got a little bit more experience. What are you looking for this season personally?
I'm just looking forward to seeing more courses,
Yeah.
playing more golf, because, I love it. So, just really playing more golf.
I got you. Cam, same. I mean, you've been around a few years now, and I think you're kind of the number one top golfer, it sounds like. what are some goals maybe this year for you?
Last year, well, it's great to meet new people and stuff. It's kind of good now, like playing all these different schools. You kind of know you've like kind of played with a lot of the kids that are playing through here,
Sure.
and the biggest thing I'd say is probably like playing at 7A or
Yeah.
the highest level. You get to play against a lot of really good kids.
Yeah.
A lot of D1 commits and stuff like that. So especially being a sophomore last year, going out there and you're playing against. I played like all year with John and Steve. He went to Vanderbilt last year or this year. He's a really good golfer. Really, the past years is kind of like taking stuff from them and implementing it in your own game because you're playing against them, but they're really good golfers.
Sure.
But this year, junior year, goal is the in-state championship. So
Nice. And Cam, can you speak to this, or this may be a coach question? What is a state champion? I mean, obviously there's a team state championship and an individual. What does the team state championship look like?
Okay, well, golf is really individual sport.
Sure.
So you really focus on yourself. You get
Right.
caught up focusing on your teammates and stuff. It'll affect you more
Sure.
than it affects the team. But for you have your 5 varsity guys, and you take your top 4 scores.
Okay.
So
And the lowest score wins.
and the lowest score
Yeah.
advances. So once it's good to have 5 good guys, which we do, to play and place in tournaments and stuff like that for team events. But when it gets down to it, like sub-state and regionals and stuff like that, that's when you have to focus on yourself because more than likely it's a very small window
Yeah.
to advance. So you really just focus on your own game, and they focus on their own game, and you see
Best
what
man
happens.
wins or best lady wins, whatever. Yeah. Jack, upcoming season for you. You got a couple years under your belt. What are you looking forward to this year?
I'm really looking forward to the area championship. I hope to bring back-to-back area championships.
Fantastic, and move on beyond that. That's
Yes, sir.
amazing. Coach, I believe we're hosting a tournament at down in Montgomery. Talk about that a little bit coming up this season.
Yeah, we moved our tournament this year over to Lagoon. They've been really accepting and worked with us really well. We've got a bunch of teams across the state that have signed up. I think we're totaled out at 129
Wow.
player field. So
That's a lot of golfers.
It's going to be an exciting tournament. The competition, we got really good teams. We got Vestavia, who just got done winning the state championship last year. They'll be in it, and a couple other really great golf teams and traditional golf teams. So I'm excited to see how we compete and how we line up in that. I think it's going to be a really good event for us.
Fantastic. That's great. I'd love to hear from the players again. Much like what I asked the tennis players, I'd love to hear about your favorite pro player, maybe. Somebody, either you just like their game or want to be able to play like them, whatever.
I like Rory McIlroy. I
Okay.
mean, he was the Masters winner last
He's
year. and I
okay.
just
No,
think-
I'm kidding. Yeah.
I just
You've
think
been doing
that's
it a
really
long
cool.
time, yeah.
Yeah.
Ellie, how about you?
I mean, I've got to say Tiger Woods probably.
Yeah?
Yeah, just classic.
Yeah. All right, have you ever watched pro players in person, by the way? Have you ever been to a pro tournament and seen it? That was striking to me the first time I got to do that. You watch them on TV, especially Tiger. It looks like from the time when the swing goes around, you can't even see it. You blink, it's gone. But it's striking in person. They're so smooth. Well, not Tiger, but a lot of those guys, it's so smooth in that turn. So anyway, impressive. Cam, favorite golfer?
Probably Minwoo Lee or Brooks Koepka.
Okay.
The way they carry themselves.
Sure.
They play with a little bit more, less like traditional golf, more like upbeat, kind of walk around with a little bit of stuff
fun.
about them.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Jack, same question.
Definitely Bryson DeChambeau. He's very untraditional with his play style, and I mean his nickname's the scientist, and he has his own play style.
Yeah.
I really like.
He hits the ball a little bit hard too. So, yeah. Who's the longest driver up here today? Oh, that's an unfair question. On the men's side, who's the longest driver?
Definitely Cam, unfortunately.
Okay, Cam, what you put? How far you laying it out there, man?
Probably anywhere 295, 310. It
How
just
about
depends.
that?
It just depends on tournament if you're going for it, what you're doing. But I sit like 290, 295. That's where-
Fantastic. Coach Johnson, I left you out. Who's your favorite golfer?
I figured somebody would say it. I mean, Scotty Scheffler.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say Blake Boren, but I don't. I wasn't sure.
He's a close runner-up.
So Scheffler, okay.
Yeah, I mean the guy's a family guy that doesn't make the game bigger than what it is. And you can the emotions they come out once he wins, but he stays focused the entire tournament, and that impresses me the most because it's week in and week out with him.
Yeah.
There's no up and down with him, so that's impressive to me.
Yeah, fantastic. So, Coach, or well, anybody, but I guess we'll direct this one to Coach. If fans, the average golfer that maybe catches this telecast says, I'd like to come watch the next generation of golfers, where can they find a schedule, a kind of what's going on for the program to where they could be involved, come watch you?
So we're going to start boosting up our social media.
Okay.
We have a golf Instagram and Facebook, and we're going to release our schedule. We're waiting on the graphic now, so we'll release the schedule hopefully in about a week.
Okay.
But we're gonna have daily graphics sent out when we have matches, tournaments, just to make sure everybody's updated on it.
Certainly. And then love to close with this question. It's like I said with tennis, it's not free. You got to travel. You got to feed these kids. It's not like you have gate ticket sales, for golf, matches. How can people help? Where can they find information or their sponsorships? What can be done?
We've done a great job as a team. We've raised a handful of money. They've done a really good job hitting the community and reaching out to these small businesses and businesses that support Prattville High School. Anybody can write a check to Prattville High School Golf. We will use it beneficially. Everything I do, I want to make sure these kids get to see it.
Sure.
I don't do anything for myself, so I want these guys to have the best gear, be able to get custom balls, do stuff like that they haven't had. So that's my goal with our program.
You just mentioned something talking about, speaking of balls, do anybody have a favorite, like, I'm going to play this ball? I mean, like Josie, or is it, if as long as it's around, I don't care? Or do you have like a favorite manufacturer or whatever?
I like the colorful balls.
Colorful, I like that. I think blue goes further. I don't know. All right.
Yeah.
So, Ellie, do you?
I'm fancy. I like the Titleist Pro V1s.
Pro V1, I hear that
Yeah.
a lot. I hear that a lot. Cam?
I kind of switch it up, just
Okay.
depending on weather. If it's colder, you want a softer ball. You don't want one that's really hard. Go with like the Bridgestone Tour BRXS. That's a little bit softer ball. When it gets hotter, you want to go further. It's like Pro V1X.
Yeah, I got you. Jack?
I definitely like the Pro V1X. With my swing, I compress the ball a lot, and so that just works perfectly with my swing.
Fantastic.
I'm still searching for one
top
that
light.
consistently goes straight. If it goes straight, I'll use it. I mean, I'll use.
Black stripes on it.
I'm more impressive. Yes,
Hey, the
I'm
new
impressive on the
Max
range,
Laws.
so I'll take some of those out there.
Hey, what kind of clubs are we swinging, by the way? I mean, Josie, you got anything fancy in the bag, or?
All my clubs are tailor-made.
Okay. Fantastic. Ellie?
I use Cobras, but my driver's Paradigm.
Okay. Cam?
It's a variety. There's a lot. It's whatever fit me, and I got it all fitted to swing and stuff like that. So different clubs, different spin rates.
Custom made.
Not really one brand.
I got you.
All through different.
Sure. Jack?
Definitely the same as Cam. I mean, I got a variety of clubs. I got tailor-made wedges, Callaway wedges, ping drivers.
Just depends on what you're feeling for the day.
Yes, sir.
I got you. Any lefties up here, by the way? Are you really? Me too. We're the only smart people who are on the right side of our mind, right? All right. Well, Coach, athletes, thank you so much for your time today. Good luck on the upcoming season. Wish you nothing but the best. All right.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for coming
having
by.
us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, welcome back, Lions fans. Thanks for tuning in today for our spring sports media day with Prattville High School. I'm your host, Chris Britton. It's a privilege to be here with these athletes and coaches today. We have with us for this segment track with Coach Jessica Sessions. Coach, how are you doing today?
Doing great. How are you?
Doing great. Let's talk to you just a minute, and then we'll introduce the athletes. Talk about your history with track a little bit. Coaching, maybe participating yourself coming up. Talk about that.
Sure. Yeah, I ran long distance in high school. Did a little soccer. Actually picked up coaching just kind of by an accident.
Yeah.
I taught at Stanhope Elmore for a couple of years, and they needed somebody to step in. So I did cross country and track over there. Came over here, and Rob Mitchell needed somebody to step in, and it's been
here. You are stepping
experience.
in. See a need, meet a need. That's awesome.
Yes.
Well, thank you for doing what you do. It's so important. Let's meet our athletes today. We'll start on the left. Just go ahead and give us your name, give us your year in school, and then maybe the what track discipline or multiple possibly, if that's the case, that you participate in.
Yes, good morning. I'm Casey Dunn. I'm a senior, and this is my 4th year on the team. I'm a sprinter, and I run anywhere from the 100 to 200. And yeah, it's been great. I love it. It's my 4th year. So,
fantastic. Thank you, Casey. Yeah, next.
So my name is Andrea Lewis. I'm a junior. This is my 2nd year running for the high school. I ran 1 year junior high. I'm a sprinter. I mainly do 100, but I'm going to start running 2.
Okay. And then,
my name is Xander. This is my junior year, my 3rd year on the team. I run the 100, 200, and every 4x relay. That isn't 4x8 and above. So I run 4x1, 4x2, 4x4.
Okay. Now, I've got a question, and anybody answer this because I'm curious. There's short distance running, there's long distance running. Where's the 400 fall? Is it
mid? It's like mid.
Mid. I see. I was going to try to make you say one or the other.
But if you ask a long distance person, that
it's short.
400 is a sprint.
Yeah, it's a sprint. Yeah, fantastic. All right. Well, Casey, let's talk to you for a minute. So you've been doing this a while. You're a senior.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about maybe some past accomplishments that you've had in track and field.
I would say I've had success with my 4x1 relay team throughout the years. It's changed, but we've grown with just different people working that, and I don't know, just certain meets I can just do better.
Yeah. Okay. And now you said you run shorter, the 100, 200 relays, things like that. Do you run some long stuff training-wise? I mean, what does that look like? Or is it all short sprint stuff?
It depends. I mean, I ran the 400 for 2 years, so I'm just not transitioning, but mainly just sprints, but each workout varies. We do both.
Sure. Yeah. Andrea, same thing. I mean, you're a little bit newer to it, obviously a little bit younger. Talk about your experiences thus far with track and field on the high school level.
It's been pretty good. The meets aren't that bad. It's competition, but it makes you better. Each meet you grow, you get faster. Yeah, that's mainly it.
Now, what does day-to-day practice look like for a sprinter? I mean, do you just do a bunch of sprints in a row? Do you run hills? I mean, what kind of work do you put in to prepare yourself for those sprint runs?
Some days you do a little bit more of a longer distance to know how to maintain yourself throughout your run. We do go on hills too to build our mobility and learning how to explode out of our runs through our starts.
That's a neat thing you mentioned because there's technique that goes into it. You don't just take off and run. There's ways to do it to take off better or whatever. Talk about that a little bit. What you've learned in the short time you've been doing it.
So I've learned driving your knee up and really focus on your posture and how you start. When they say set, how high up you go, it's a lot that comes into it that you really have to think about. It all matters to how you to, I don't want to say how you build towards the end, but
Mm-hmm.
like throughout the whole race.
Understood. All right, now, Xander, we'll come back to you in a minute. I don't want to leave you out, but I think it's an interesting conversation we're having with the ladies, so hang tight, okay? We'll come back to you. Casey, you got a younger runner with Andrea, all right? Like, what do you see your role? I mean, you've been the underclassman. Now you're a senior. You're, I'm assuming, kind of a team leader. Talk about that and what your role is beyond just sprinting with the team, maybe as a leader on the team. Talk about that.
Yes, I think it's very important to be a team leader, since I've been on the team for a while, to like be a role model for especially like the younger athletes and people, so they can like look up to me and, make the whole team better. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Xander, so how long you been running again?
This is my 4th year doing track in general, but this is my 3rd year on the team.
Okay. And then remind me, you're mostly sprint stuff as well. Talk about your training a little bit on the daily. Well, no, I want to ask a different. Off season, how do you train for a track season coming up? What does that look like? Or do you just take the winter off or the summer off?
No.
I wouldn't think so.
No. If I do that, it lowers everything for my speed, endurance, stamina, all that.
Sure.
It'll just be lowered overall. So over the summer, I go to a track either by myself or with who I'm training with, and we just do workouts that we have done in the past.
Uh-huh.
We get something that'll just work us and build a certain thing, whether that be speed, stamina, or endurance.
Fantastic.
Always build, and we also do technique things. That'll be on the more calmer days. We work on techniques, forms, and posture.
Sure. The question, and I think it's an obvious yes, but does the weight room, does weight training play a role in your training as well? I think probably so, but talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, it does. Whether it be with legs or, arms, shoulders, back, everything you do, it always does.
It's an interesting part. You think you're running, that's just your legs, but no, the arms play a role too.
Your arms are a big part, especially if you do a 400. Towards the end, you will mainly rely on your arms more than your legs. It'll depend more on your arm swing than your leg movement, because lactic acid does slow you down.
Gotcha. Well, thank you so much. Coach, now obviously you got your short distance, fast of the fast people here with you today. Track is way bigger than just that. Talk about some of the other events, maybe some other athletes as well that are involved in the track program.
Sure. Yeah, we've got we've got some strong performers in most of our different groups. Julius Jones is our distance captain. He couldn't be with us today. But he's already got his mile time down to about 4:30. So he's looking pretty
stupid.
competitive.
Yeah.
He is. We were talking about a professional athlete who just ran a 3:48. So Julius has new goals now.
On a high school level, that's ridiculous.
It is.
I mean, that's awesome.
Yes. We've got 2 really strong field guys. One a girl and one a guy who are looking really strong. Chloe Williams is our field captain. She almost made it to state last year. She's hungry for it this year.
Yeah.
And then Caleb Mitchell, he's got some really strong discus throws already this season, so he's looking promising. Let's see. We've got a couple of standout younger ones. We've got some awesome hurdlers. It's been really fun to train that.
Yeah.
Coming from a long distance background myself, I've had to learn some of the new techniques.
Sure.
Especially with all these block stuff that they're learning. The hurdles have been my biggest challenge to figure out. But he's taken to it.
Yeah.
He flies over those things.
I want to go back to the athletes, the students. What are your thoughts on hurdles? Because all of y'all are short distance. Hurdles aren't that long a distance usually. I think those people are crazy. Why would you want to run and have something you got to jump over? But talk about, Casey, do you have thoughts on hurdles?
I don't know how they do it. I feel like I would literally trip if I tried, but that's good for people that can do it. I just don't think I could do it.
Yeah. Andrea, have you ever tried it?
Not really. You have to really think about, they take a certain amount of steps before they jump. That's really what's helped them, and I don't think I could keep my speed and jump at the same time.
Some of the people I've seen, it doesn't even look like they're jumping over. It's like they're stepping over it almost, which I don't know how that works, but it's amazing. Sandra, you ever thought about it? You're kind of a little bit taller. It seems like that might be something you could handle.
I did. I did it my first year on track.
Okay.
It was my first medal. It's more of a process than anything. Is you hop over a hurdle, then it'll be a long step, then quick steps, and then back into another jump. So it's more of techniques, form. It's a lot of technique. Well, way more than sprinting.
Yeah.
So you have to focus on actually getting over the hurdle and then proceeding to maintain your speed after getting over.
And it's like Casey said, it's like there's a certain number of steps, or maybe Andrew did somebody, there's a certain number of steps. It's a science to it. It's amazing. Coach, how many athletes you got overall?
I mean, about 45.
Wow. So there's got to be a little bit of help coaching, I would hope. You got some assistant
I've got
coaches?
Some awesome assistant coaches.
Yeah.
Coach Johnson has been with me for, I think this is our second year. We've got a new guy, Coach Brown. He does a lot with football.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember what position he was, but it's not there. But he has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
Especially with the sprinters. He's done all the research behind the blocks and the techniques and everything, so he's already been able to step in and speak intelligently and coach well what they should be doing at each of the phases of their runs.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Well, let's put an eye towards the future. When I say the word or the phrase indoor track, what does that bring? I mean, that's coming, right?
Could we have an indoor track in Prattville? I think that would be great.
Yeah. So.
I know we have talked about having an indoor season next year.
Uh-huh.
I think that would be great to continue that competitiveness, because in the fall we do all kinds of conditioning.
Uh-huh.
But I think having that extra competitive season would drive them a little more, motivate them a little more to work hard in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a long time until outdoor.
Yeah. All right. Casey, I'm going to come back to you because of your experience. I got a question. So kind of walk us through an overall track meet. I mean, yeah, you run your event, you go in the heats and try to get to the later on in the later rounds, but you're also supporting teammates. Like, what does that look like? What does a day at a track meet look like?
Yes, so track meets start very early in the morning, and each group has like a certain time they go. And if you run in the morning, you warm up, and then you run your event. And if you're not running, you just go and support your teammates, or you're warming up for a later event. But yeah, and then they have relays at the end, but it's a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Andrew, you're newer to it, but I mean, is there a cheerleading aspect to that? I mean, I'm not saying we're out like pom-poms, rah-rah, but if you're not at an event or stretching out, getting ready for one, is there a little bit of an element of supporting another athlete? What does that look like on meet day?
Yeah, we'll be. So some will be in the bleachers, or on the grounds, like where we had to sit at. We'll go to like the fence of where the track is, and then as soon as our teammates start going, we just start cheering. Sometimes we run to the end with them, like on the outside, just cheering them on.
Okay.
Make sure we keep that positivity, keep going.
Yeah. Yeah. Xander, I'll ask you, I won't come back to you on the leadership question. I talked to Casey about that a little bit earlier. What does leadership mean to you in your role on this team?
Means a lot.
Yeah.
Most of my sprinters who work with me mainly, they talk to me on a personal level, whether
Mm-hmm.
that be in or out of school.
Sure.
They will contact me if they need help.
Yeah.
Or something to talk about, and that just really builds a bond with them in general, whether it be senior or freshman. Either way, the bonds that I've built with my teammates have
Relationship stuff. I like it. That's awesome, man.
And that definitely helps on the track too. It's a lot of mental things that go on with the track that just aren't spoke about.
Fantastic. Well, Coach, like we've talked with each program about, there's got to be ways to sponsor, fundraise, help out with the program, come watch you. How do people get involved with Prattville Track?
Well, they're always,
track and field, rather.
Yeah, they're always able to reach out. We've got a Facebook and an Instagram, so we're posting upcoming meets and other opportunities to help support the team through there. Actually, we have a track meet here at 17 Springs on the 28th.
Okay.
So if anybody wants to come check us out, we'll be over there.
Is there a call for volunteers? Like with something like that, you got to have some people to help, like score or judge things, time things. I mean, do you need help with stuff like that?
They actually usually pull in officials
Okay.
to do the scoring and the judging. Okay. But I could always use adults to help wrangle the kids.
Right.
Meets are a little bit like organized chaos.
Sure.
Lots of people go in all kinds of directions. So extra eyes on the athletes is always helpful.
Yeah, no doubt. Fantastic. Well, listen, athletes, coach, thank you so much for being here today. Good luck on the, upcoming season. Right around the corner, though. Be here before you know it. So wish nothing but good luck for you. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, welcome back, Prattville Lions fans. We're so glad you're tuned in for our spring sports Prattville High School Media Day. We've had the privilege of already meeting tennis, our golfers, track and field. And for this segment, we're joined by the ladies soccer program. Ladies, thank you for being here today. They are under the leadership of Coach Rebecca Spencer. Coach, talk a little bit about your history with soccer. And let's go all the way back to playing, maybe how long, what age you started, and then coaching experience as well.
Let's see, I played soccer starting like when I was 5 years old.
Right.
I played through high school, and then I did club in college. I was an assistant coach last year, and then now I'm the head coach. So
right.
Short history.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Any other sports you play, or soccer, that's your jam?
Soccer's the only thing. I have a height challenge, so I couldn't do most.
That's funny. That's funny. Well, let's meet our athletes that are here today. If you would, we'll just start on my left, y'all's right. Just say your name, your year in school, and then maybe your position on the field.
My name is Brinley. I'm a senior, and I play wing and striker.
Okay.
My name is Danielle. I'm a senior, and I play center back.
My name is Jacqueline, but I go by Jackie.
Okay.
I'm a senior, and I play midfield or wing this year.
Okay.
My name is Logan. I'm a senior, and I play right back.
Okay. All right. Now, I got to talk with you a little bit off the air with you guys, and y'all were nervous to do this, all right? Look, let's make it easy, all right? First question, Brindley, I'm going to come to you. Who's the most fun person on the team?
Probably.
Might be tough. You might have to name 2 or 3. Lanaya, okay.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Lanaya? I mean, she's not here, or she's out of town. Why?
Because she was in the, what's it called?
The NFL
Pro Bowl.
showcase.
Yeah.
How awesome is that?
Yeah.
She's out California, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing. Good stuff. So, Brindley, how long have you been playing at soccer in general?
15 years.
Okay, yeah, just a few, right? That's the thing about soccer. I feel like, a lot of kids these days, man, y'all start out at like 4 or 5 years old and been playing soccer all your life. So, so remind me what year in school you were a senior, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you've been playing with Prattville High School soccer 4 years, I guess?
No, 6.
6
Because I
years?
did 7th and 8th grade.
Okay. So what are some of the highs you've seen with Prattville soccer through your years of the program?
Probably. The highs are probably, there was one game on Enterprise.
Yeah.
It was like, we had to win by 2, I think.
Uh-huh.
And we went into overtime twice.
Okay.
And they just played like really, really good.
Yeah, but you came out with a W?
No.
Oh, well, that's all right. Still, it's a great...
No, but it was still a good game.
Great memory. Yeah, no, that's a lot of fun. Danielle, how long you been playing?
I've been playing for like 9 years.
I want to know where the goalie's at today. That's a key position. The goalie couldn't make it today?
Yeah, our goalkeeper, she's a senior. She just couldn't make it because she has a lot of other extra things she does.
So she stayed at school. Man, what's up with that? I'm just kidding. So, and do we have anybody like an attacker that's here? Somebody that's like scoring some goals here and there? Or we got mostly midfield and defense here today, right?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Jackie could.
Yeah? All right, Jackie, I'll come to you for a minute. Obviously, it's specialized a little bit. You got a position on the field, but how much flexibility is there to move if somebody gets hurt or what? I mean, is that what it takes to move positions in a game, or what does that look like?
Well, honestly, like, what do you mean? Like,
I don't even know what I mean. I'm trying to throw questions out, right? So yeah. So so you play midfield, I think you said, right? So is it regular that you would get moved back to backfield?
Yes.
So what is it? Just the other team you're playing that dictates whether you have to do that, or?
well, it really just depends. Cause like, let's say like I'm going to it, and the person up.
Yeah.
Like somebody has to step back for me. So if
I gotcha.
like, if somebody's going up, I will step back for them.
I gotcha.
I don't know if that makes sense to you.
No, and it's going to become clear the longer we talk about it. I'm a little bit soccer ignorant, right? Because my kids just didn't play it coming up, so I haven't been around it as much. I'm learning, but, it's a slow learn, right? So, Logan, I know there's different, like field structures. I don't know what you'd call it, where like 3-4-3, whatever, What if you can play any way you want to play for Prattville High School, what's your number one go-to? This is the formation we want to play in.
Honestly, what we played with for a while, we played a 4-3-3, and I feel like that always is like a pretty solid formation.
Yeah.
But I think the formation we're looking at this year is going to be pretty good too. We're doing what was it again?
A 4-4-2.
4-4-2, and I think that's looking pretty good too. And
Yeah.
I think we're going to do well in that formation.
Sweet. Now, Coach, I'll come to you on this. So that's the way you want to play. Does the opposition dictate, hey, today because they're fast or they're whatever, does that change your layout, or nope, this is what we're doing unless you make us do something different? And that's just me not knowing how it works.
Yeah, sometimes if you're coming with like, you're looking at the other team's speed or different thing, you got to adjust for what players you have. But really looking at who we had, and we have a lot of midfielders, that's how we built the 4-4-2 and building our own speed and our own defense.
I got you. Cool. All right. Danielle, I'll come back to you. I'm going to ask you to make a judgment call here. Fastest person on the team. Who is it?
Probably Naya.
Okay, so Naya, all right, she's not here to defend herself, so we got to say nice things, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm kidding. And then Jackie, you're kind of midfield back on defense. Let me ask you this. Anybody can score a goal. I mean, if something happens, right, move off the field. Anybody here at the table got some goals under their belt in the high school level?
I have one.
Okay.
I have one as well.
I have one too.
That's cool to me, because like your job is being back on defense, but sometimes game situations happen where you get to square it out and go do your thing. That's awesome, man. That's fantastic. So Logan, senior, been playing at soccer at Prattville for all 4 years, or?
I've played since 8th grade, so 5 years.
I keep forgetting you go back down to 7th grade. That's my bad. So, being a senior on this team, does leadership kind of play a role, or you play a leadership role on this team? I'm assuming. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot, especially being a captain this year, because I like being like a role model for the younger girls, because I know when I was in younger grades, I always looked to the older girls as like a role model of how I should be playing, how I should be acting, and what I should be doing. Yeah. So I think it's really important to me to get to be that role model this year.
Fantastic. I love that. Brinley, I can tell by just watching you guys, y'all you love each other, right? I mean, it's like y'all are a family. Talk about that family environment amongst the program and what that means.
Because we spend like every day together. Right. And even over the summer, we're still together almost every day. So we've all just became like best friends. Yeah. And I feel like that's one of the main things you need is like chemistry and to be able to bond, to play together. And I think our team really has that.
That's amazing. I love to hear that. Danielle, you kind of mentioned year round, even when season's not in. Danielle, like, what does the off season look like? I mean, do y'all practice some? Do you work out individually, work out as a group? I mean, what is off season? That's a broad question. What does that look like?
We usually work out together.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So in working out, does that mean in the weight room some, running sprints? I mean, all the above?
It's both, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. Jackie, you talked to that team chemistry aspect, much like Brindley did. What are your thoughts on that with this team?
Yeah. So I feel like we're such a family. Like, we fight like sisters. We make up as sisters.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's such a beautiful thing because
That's
a
cool.
lot of teams don't have that.
Sure.
And I'm like forever grateful that we have that type of bond because we're just lucky, I guess.
Yeah. So how did last season finish? Did we go playoff run? What did last year? We'll go back to Jackie on that.
Well, the few last games I got injured.
Okay.
So I wasn't able to play that, but we went to first round of playoffs.
Fantastic.
And it was against Vestavia, but sadly we didn't beat Vestavia.
Yeah.
But
you got there.
Yeah, we got there.
That's a big accomplishment. So, Coach, what are some goals for this coming season? I mean, team-wise.
Yeah, we're expecting to go to playoffs, and that's a big goal, and we want to start building on that, and that's why we've scheduled some of those harder teams earlier in the season, like Vestavia, Auburn, these things, so that we can build up to being a playoff run.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm guessing some of the power programs in the state have got to be out of Birmingham, probably some up around Huntsville, if I had to guess. Some of those are really strong teams.
Yeah, the Birmingham schools, they're really strong, as well as Auburn's always been good. You have like McGill, Tooland, those are usually the big ones.
So, Brindley, I'll come to you. We'll go left or right again. How many games are in? I mean, how many matches do y'all play in a season?
I think we have 26 this season.
Oh, that's a lot.
Is that counting tournaments?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, with tournaments, we have 26.
Okay, fantastic. Danielle, all right, tomorrow is the season opener, right? Mm-hmm. And season opener is always special. But a little extra special because you're kind of playing at a place you didn't get to play last year. The Stanley Jensen Stadium, the renovation.
Yeah.
This will be your first match back there. What is that? Is that there extra excitement with that? What's your perspective on that?
I think there is extra excitement because, me personally, I've never played in the stadium. Because I've only played since sophomore year. So I think it's going to be really fun.
Yeah, awesome. Jackie, where did y'all play last year? Where were the home matches?
17 Springs.
Okay, great facility, so no drop off there. But isn't that, from your perspective, how exciting is that going to be back at home tomorrow?
It's really exciting because we haven't played there for almost 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
But it's just, we've been practicing there and it's been such a great experience and it's just it's home.
Yeah.
So it's really good to just play there.
Now, Logan, I'll bring this question to you. I'm sure there's decent attendance at soccer matches for you ladies. What does it mean when you look up there and there's mom and dad, but when some students and some communities show up at matches as well? Does that make any difference to you?
Yeah, I think it means a lot because typically, especially around here, girls soccer isn't really a much supported or watched sport. So I think to look up and see a lot of students and people other than parents coming to support us means a lot to us. Mm-hmm. And I think it's really encouraging and encourages us to do better.
Fantastic. How cool would it be to have a student section up there, right?
Yeah.
We'll see if we can make that happen. That'd be awesome. So that leads me to, Coach, I'm going to put you on the spot. You may not know the answer to this question, probably do. What does it cost to get in
To get in on GoFan, it's $8,
Okay.
and then cash is $10.
Okay. Pay more if you pay cash. That's more reason to go with GoFan,
Yeah,
right?
go on.
Yeah. Are there concessions? Is there a booster club that's selling food and stuff there too?
Yeah, so we will have a small concessions. The boys soccer is going to be running most of it, but it all feeds back.
That leads to basketball. On game day, usually there's a JV boys, varsity girls, varsity boys, all in one night. Mm-hmm. Not able to do that with soccer, right? Or what does that look like?
The max we usually have in a night is going to be 3 games just because they're a lot longer than a basketball game will be. So usually we do JV girls, JV boys, and then varsity girls, varsity boys together.
Oh, so 4 matches sometimes in one night?
No, we just do 2 separate nights.
Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. What's the furthest trip you got for a match this year on the schedule?
Well, next week we have a tournament in Foley, so down at the beach, and then we also
Ain't nobody
have
mad at going to the beach, right?
Yeah. And then we also have a game later in the season in Dothan.
Okay. All right, fantastic. Well, let's kind of come back through just personal goals, Brindley, for the season. Is there something you're looking to achieve?
Yeah. Because this is my first year coming back on offense. I haven't got to play that in forever, and I want to get at least 5 goals.
Danielle, same question. Just some personal goals you got this year, get faster or whatever. I don't know.
I think just blocking more goals than
Sure.
they can, yeah.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. Jackie, how about you?
I think to do more assists and
Sure.
more goals this year.
I got a question with assists because, like in basketball, if I pass it to you, you score the assist. Nobody else gets the assist. Hockey, multiple people can get an assist. Is soccer like that? If two people set up a score, I'm asking. I don't know.
Yes, it is.
So that's kind of cool.
A person can kick it in, and another person can score it into the goal, and that
I gotcha.
basically an assist.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Logan, I'll come to you with the goals question.
I think what I really want to work on is more of my knowledge of the game.
Sure.
I don't know how to word this. My technical knowledge.
I'm tracking. Yeah.
Knowing being quick on my feet, knowing what play is
Well,
going to work out best.
I think I hear what you're saying is
Yeah.
really get to where you don't think, you react like it's so in
Yeah,
there, right?
I want to work on that a little more.
That's awesome. That's a great goal. I love it. Coach, fans want to get involved, community wants to sponsor, how do they find you? What do they look for?
Yeah, we have an Instagram, so it's PHS Women's Soccer that you can come and kind of follow. Come into the games, especially when they're at Stanley Jensen, and some of our away games aren't even that far. They're in Montgomery.
Yeah.
So come into, we have plenty of sponsors and all of this.
Always use more sponsors, though, I'm
Always.
sure. Because it costs money to run a program. You got to travel, stuff like that. I get it. Anything else that we need to cover that we haven't covered, Coach? I feel like y'all done a great job. I feel like we covered everything that needs to be covered.
I think we got it.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your time today. Good luck tomorrow on your first match of the season. I'm
Thank
excited
you.
for you ladies. And then hope you have a wonderful season. Let's talk about a long playoff run at the end of the year. How about it?
Yes.
All right. Good luck this season. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
Fans, we'll be back after this break. Thanks for tuning in today. right. Thank you, fans, for tuning in. Prattville Lions Sports Media Day for the spring sports for 2026. We're joined for this segment by the Prattville High School men's soccer program. We got assistant coach Cy Garrett with us today. Coach, thanks for being here.
Of course.
Let's talk a little bit. We're going to meet the players in just a minute, but just talk about your, gosh, I think you got a bit of a soccer history of playing and coaching. Talk about that a little bit, maybe your resume, so to speak.
Well, I went to Thompson High School.
Okay.
And then
Small program.
Yeah. And then I went to Huntington College where I played there for 5 years.
Okay.
That's when I met Coach Letkins in the Prattville program. I actually knew Dr. Ferris back in grade school. He was my teacher. And so he set me up with a job here, and that's just kind of how I progressed and made my way to the men's side.
Yeah, and Coach Letkins that you referenced just couldn't be here with us today, but that's the head coach, and then you're assistant coach with him. So it takes a village, right, to to raise them. So that's fantastic. Let's meet our athletes that are here today. I'm going to start on my left, y'all's right. Just tell us your name, year in school, and then your position on the field, your normal, natural position, I guess.
My name's John Marshall. I am a junior in high school, and I play right wing.
Okay.
My name's Cole Crumpton. I'm a senior, and I play a CDM.
Okay.
My name is Mark Sergi. I'm a senior, and I play center back.
Okay. John, how long you been playing soccer, man? I mean, just a year or two? I'm being sarcastic. I'm guessing a lot longer than that.
I've been playing since I was 3 years old when I first started.
Yeah. Now, you from Prattville? You been here a long time, or new to the area, new-ish? What's that look like?
I was born in Texas.
Okay.
We were military, but I moved here when I was really young, and I've been here ever since.
Okay, fantastic. Cole, how long you been playing soccer?
About the same time as John.
Okay.
We actually played together when we were younger.
I got you. Oh, wow, cool.
14 years.
So there's a little bit of rapport there, That's cool. Mark?
Yeah, I started when I was about 5, just in the little Prattville City League area.
Yeah, fantastic. Everybody play club ball too? I'm curious. Who you play with, John?
FC Montgomery.
Okay.
I play with FC Montgomery as well.
Okay.
I also played with FC Montgomery.
So y'all can't get away from each other is what you're telling me. Stuck with each other. That's fun. That's fun. John, you've been around the Prattville program for a little bit, I take it, right?
Yes, sir.
You said you're a junior?
I am a junior.
So you played all since what, 7th grade? Or?
Yes, sir.
Cole, how long you been with the Prattville program?
Since 7th grade.
So same?
Yes, same.
Y'all have the same answers. Too easy. Cole or John, I want to start talking about last year. A little bit of success last year, man. Had a really great season. Talk about that.
Yes, sir. It was great. We made it to the second round of playoffs where we unfortunately got put out by Oak Mountain, who got finalists in state.
Mm-hmm.
We won our area for the first time in a pretty long time, actually.
Yeah. Cole, talk about last year a little bit. The Oak Mountain team you mentioned, if I'm not mistaken, at one point they were ranked number 1, not in the state of Alabama, in the nation, right? So that's kind of cool.
Yes, sir. I think last year we had a lot of drive, and we're carrying that over this year. A lot of momentum into our games, and we just want to keep that going.
Yeah. Mark, you've been around the program the longest. You just got a year on these other guys. Your thoughts on last year?
Yeah, last year we competed with a lot of passion. We had a good team chemistry. We really bonded as a team over the season, and so we're kind of just taking what we learned last year into this year and hoping to improve on that.
Yeah. Now I want to fast forward. Mark, we'll stay on your end because you're a senior. We plan on playing next year somewhere? You don't have to tell where, by the way, if you want.
It depends. I have a few routes for where my college career could go. If I get into the Air Force Academy, I'm looking to walk on there.
Fantastic.
Talking to the coach about that. Yes, sir.
That's exciting. John, you aspire to play at the next level, or, hey, senior year will be enough next year?
I hope to play in college.
Okay.
But we'll have to see how it goes.
I got you. Cole?
I'm just focusing on my education in college.
That's the right answer. Mom and Dad said great answer. Right. All right. John, what are we hoping for this year? What are some goals for the team for the 26th season?
I think the first goal is to, first of all, just win the area and make playoffs. And then going into that, we'll try our best to go all the way this year.
Cole, your thoughts?
First goal for us is probably just to build team chemistry.
Yeah.
We have a pretty new team, a lot of new players. And I feel like chemistry is going to help us a lot in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. Mark, I'm going to ask you the same question, but I'm going to add to it. Y'all aren't sneaking up on anybody this year. There's a preseason ranking with you, too. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so we were able to compete really well last year. We had a good team, like I said. And so this year, looking forward to the preseason ranking. We just want to make sure we're not being overly confident. We want to make sure that we're staying humble and that we're really about winning and about success here.
I think I know the answer to this question just listening to you talk, but leadership on the team, you got to be one of those guys as a senior, I would imagine.
Yes, sir.
What does that role mean to you?
Really just making sure everybody's connected, in practice, making sure there's no arguments on the team, and if there are any things that are going on between players that, they come to me, they come to any of the upperclassmen, and really just make sure we can hash it out and build a sense of camaraderie between everybody.
Yeah. You have to quick math this one. How many seniors are on there?
6.
6. All right. Well, that was easy. All right. So 6 seniors out of how many guys total in the program on the team?
Well, we have 18 on the varsity team. So
okay.
18.
Fantastic. Coach Garrett, you've been around soccer a long time. What do you see in this team?
I see a lot of passion. I see a lot of energy, and that's what a lot of schools and people lack. So I think that the boys are going to have a lot of, fire or fuel to the season. They have something to prove, and I think that this upcoming weekend is going to be a good test to see how they do, whether it's adversity or whether it's success. So I look forward to it.
With all these spring sports, it doesn't feel springish yet, and they're all starting right now. It's still cold. How long y'all been practicing, working out, getting ready for this?
Well,
and I know it never stops,
yeah.
But official practice.
Well, we started not on the ball, but we began working over the summer every day, and then we started doing 2-a-days, and we just kind of worked our way up to the point where we were allowed to, maximize our hours on the ball, and ever since that moment, we've been working very hard and building up to our first test this weekend. So it's going to be exciting to see what the results are.
Awesome. John, why don't you speak to off-season a little bit, because soccer doesn't stop. I mean, you got school, then obviously clubs rolling in there. What does off-season look like for you?
For me, off-season, it's a lot of training, a lot of working out. I went to a few ID camps to hopefully get on a bunch of colleges' radar. But training with my teammates, just preparing for the season.
I got you. Cole?
Basically same thing, making sure we're in good shape, ready for the games. They're going to be long games, obviously, like new players, so it's going to be pretty strenuous on our bodies.
Mark, I want to expand that question with you. I mean, I hear conditioning a lot, and that's obviously important. Well, weight training, that factors in a little bit too, doesn't it, getting stronger?
Yes, sir, for sure. I know a few of us met up over the summer. We were working out, going to the gym together. It's been a little unfortunate for us during the school season because obviously they were repairing the weight room and whatnot, and so our schedule was messed up. But Coach Ledkins, Coach Sy really hark on us the importance of being able to work out. We do a bunch of body weight exercises when we can. I mean, push-ups and sit-ups and, a bunch of just things to help us really.
How about this? Has the new weight room been a factor? Has that been something y'all been able to utilize?
We have not been able to use that.
Okay. Well, it's coming in clutch anyway because you got to have somewhere with the other one being worked on. And that place is about open in the new field house, close to back open. Do you know, Coach?
I believe so. I believe that they're beginning to let more teams have access to that, and I hope that we are next to have some of that access because from what I've seen, it's very, very good.
Sure, fantastic. John, all right. As the season went on last year, the excitement grew because y'all kept getting better and better, playoff runs, stuff like that. I would imagine that meant butts and seats in the stadium or wherever you're playing home games. What's it going to mean when we start playing games back home at Stanley Jensen Stadium for you?
It's going to mean a lot. We'll be able to have a slightly bigger crowd because it's easier to get to the stadium. But hopefully we can just get as many people out there, try to get good energy at the games.
Cole, do many students come to the matches? I know moms and dads are there, obviously. Is there a bit of a student section that shows up? Or?
Well, like at our Oak Mountain game last year, we had a lot of students come out and support. Especially the playoff games are really big.
Right.
And we get to check out, so obviously, kids are going to want to come.
Any chance you get out of school, right?
Right.
Mark, your thoughts on that fan support, community support for the program?
Yeah, I'd really like to see a lot more students come out to the games. Last year, I just think there's not really a big expectation for soccer here in Alabama. But, it's really great whenever people come out and watch us. We can kind of feel the energy coming, and so it's really good to have more people out there.
I got you. Fantastic. Let's go back to Coach Garrett. So ask this of all the programs, like these programs, it's not free to run this. You got to feed the guys, you got to travel, things like that. What are some ways that the community can support, maybe businesses, individuals, whatever?
Right, so with our Booster Club, we've come up with a lot of good ideas to help raise money for the boys, and they've actually done very well in the past year, and that's what has allowed them to have a lot of the privileges they've had and be able to travel and eat. So I really give credit to the Booster Club for all that they're doing. in terms of supporting in other ways, come out to our sponsors.
Sure.
I think that's going to help our program out a lot, as well as the boys. So
yeah,
that's about all I got right there.
Fantastic. Mark, what's the ultimate? I mean, I almost don't want to ask this question. Let's just pretend your last game is a win in a state championship. How special would that be?
I mean, I think that's something we've all been dreaming about since, we first started being in the program in 7th grade, coming up from middle school team, JV varsity is just something you always look towards, especially since we've never, as a Prattville High School, ever had the chance to win a state playoff or a state championship game. So I think it'd be, incredibly important to all of us.
Yeah, well, Cole, what does it take to get there? I mean, obviously, good fortune, stuff like that, but focus-wise, what does it take?
Yeah, we all need to be locked in, and we need to have momentum going into our games. We need to be motivated. We need to get hype. We need to go into our games thinking we're going to win this. We need to win this. And put your body on the line, put everything on the line to win.
I got you. So, obviously, we just got 3 athletes here out of 18 on the varsity team. Is there that guy that's that fiery, rah guy, or is he here today? Or is there no guy? I don't know.
Do y'all want to? I would probably say that's Austin.
Okay.
Lutz. He's the coach's son.
Okay.
He has the most drive. He's been on varsity longer than us, and he's really, he wants to win.
Yeah.
He's just one of those people that wants to win.
That's exciting to hear. Let's wrap up with this. Favorite professional player, soccer player, whatever. I'll start with John.
My favorite professional player's name's Antoine Griezmann.
Okay.
He's a French national player who plays in Madrid right now.
What draws you to him? I mean, just his style of play, or?
Yeah, I just really liked watching him when I was younger.
Okay.
His energy. I could really tell he had passion for the game. And that's what I really loved about him.
Fantastic. Cole, same question.
My favorite player is probably Steven Gerrard. He's retired now, but he really had passion for his team, the team he played on, and his ability to see the field and just how he played.
Yeah, gotcha. Mark, you get to think about. I keep going to you last. You get more time to think about it.
I don't really know. There's so many great players. Bobby Carlton. No, I'd say my favorite. I'm sorry.
I don't know, Bobby. Is that somebody on the team or something?
No, Bobby.
That would have been funnier if it was. I don't know.
No. I really like Cristiano Ronaldo. Obviously, it's kind of a go-to answer, but I'm from Portugal. I was born there. Grew up there for a little bit in my childhood. My parents are military, and so just kind of having that draw. He's probably the best player ever.
Yeah.
Most goals, most drive,
There you go.
most passion for the game, for sure.
Coach, I'm gonna give you that question. You can have a favorite player too.
Well, mine's more of a basic answer, but I've always been a Messi fan.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna argue who's the better player, but I've always admired him and the way he plays. So.
All right, let's wrap up with this. If fans want to find a schedule, they want to, figure out how to sponsor, where do they go? What's the Facebook page, website, whatever?
Well, obviously the Prattville Lions school website, and as well as Max Preps. All their schedules are on there.
Keep up with the record there too, probably.
Yeah, keep up with the record and all the standings. So that's where you would find us at, and as well as other teams.
Awesome, fantastic. Guys, thank you so much for your time today. Congratulations on just doing a great job here, but good luck on the upcoming season. Go Lions.
Thank you. Go Lions.
Go Lions.
Fans, thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back with another sport after this break. Well, Prattville Lions fans, welcome back to the Prattville High School Spring Sports Media Day for 2026. We've had the privilege of being with several sports. This segment, we're joined by Prattville High School softball with some fantastic athletes. In fact, Coach was telling me we got them from all over the field today, so all different positions. Coach Leak, first year at Prattville High School.
Yes, sir.
Far from first year in coaching. Talk a little bit about your resume. Go all the way back to playing a little bit and then talk about coaching.
So I started my career down in Robertsdale High School, where I'm in the Hall of Fame now as a softball player and basketball and volleyball and several sports. But my claim to fame is I played at Auburn. I was on the first team at Auburn University, and I hit the first home run in school history. So
how about that?
I love it. I named my daughter Auburn, so I mean I'm a big Auburn fan.
I was going to say, so you're an Alabama fan. No,
exactly. I've been coaching for over 25 years, even though I'm not going to tell you how old I am. But
32.
I've coached Division I college softball all the way to junior college and back in high school. My last stint in high school, I won a state championship.
Well, with that said, what's the goal with this program? I think it's obvious.
It is obviously to win a state championship.
Right. Yes, ma'am. Well, let's meet the athletes that you brought with you today. We're going to start on my left, y'all's right. Just tell us what year, or obviously tell us your name, give us what year you are in school, and then your, probably everybody does a little bit of multiple position, but your number one position.
Okay. I'm Chloe Dean, and I'm a sophomore, and my main position is catcher.
Okay.
I'm Emma Moore. I'm a senior, and I play center field.
Okay.
I'm Sarah Faulkner. I'm also a senior, and this year I've been playing a lot of first.
Okay.
I'm Haley Jackson. I'm also a senior, and I'm a pitcher.
Okay. Let's talk to the athletes a little bit. Chloe, sophomore, youngster on the team, right? But you've been around the program for a while. Talk a little bit about that, what it means to be playing kind of young at the high school 7A level.
It's like very important, and it's just like you learn a lot of stuff from the older girls as you
Sure.
play, and you learn like as the seniors that have graduated, and you just learn how to like learn from the others and to build the program better.
Yeah.
From
Emma, what year were you again? Remind me.
Senior.
See, I was wanting to make you younger. I apologize. You've been around a long time. Now, you're that kind of lead-off speed person, right? Talk
Yes,
about that
sir.
role and how important that is.
I mean, it is very important to get on base. You know, you're the first on base, you're the first to score. So, I mean, that is a big deal.
Yeah. All right. Sarah, I see. I've been around y'all's program for a while, so I watch you. You're one of them quiet leaders a little bit. Maybe not quiet all the time, but talk about that leadership role that you have this year on this team, being a senior.
Yes, sir. So, I also do color guard in the fall, and so I was able to be captain with that this past year. And I really just like being able to come in, like as a senior especially, being able to like set an example, set the morale high, and just really make sure that everybody keeps their energy up and just has a lot of fun while we're out there.
Yeah, fantastic. Now, Haley, I haven't met you till today. I think you're new to the program, obviously not new to softball, but how's it been getting to meet some new girls and being on a new team, new program this year?
It's been really fun. I really love this group of girls. They're very athletic, and I just love the energy of being around them, and I'm very excited for this season.
I got you. I keep hearing murmurs of there's this new girl that's a pitcher. Watch out. This girl. I think they might have been talking about you.
Yes, sir.
Maybe a little bit. Cool. That's exciting. Coach, I want to come back to you for a minute. There's something big coming up in just a couple of weeks, a tournament coming up. Talk about that a little bit.
We're hosting our annual Lions Classic. It's the first weekend of the season, which is a big trendsetter. We have a lot of teams from around the state that come up and play us. It's really good for us to get our feet wet, get on the field, and getting to do it at home in front of our fans and our friends, and just the Prattville community is huge. We're playing at Matt Gray.
Yeah.
We're hosting Thursday night the JV, couple of games at JV to get it kind of just warmed up, see what we got, and then Friday and Saturday we'll be at Matt Gray all weekend. We have over 16 teams coming in this weekend.
Now, you're going to rotate some games through the home field as well, or is everything at Matt Gray this year?
Right now we need everything at Matt Gray,
Gotcha.
so we're going to try to be contained in one spot because we want to watch as many games as possible.
Sure.
But we're really excited about hosting all these teams and getting them here into the city of Prattville.
Yeah. Because they're going to buy hotel rooms and stuff like that. You're making the economic impact. I mean,
that's what I say, economic impact.
That's
exactly.
Cool. Yeah, cool. Chloe, let's come back to you, all right? Let's talk about how long you've been playing softball. Just a year or two, right? I'm kidding.
I've been playing since second grade, so 8 years.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Emma, how about you?
I've been playing since I was 8. I don't know the math on that. I'm 17 now.
Right, so do the math. Right,
Yeah.
reverse engineer it. Sarah, how about you?
I've been playing since I was 7, so about 11 years.
Yeah, that's awesome. Haley?
And I've been playing since I was 3.
Wow.
Hey, Haley.
She was like rolling the ball first, She was bowling more than pitching.
And see, Haley is a Prattville native. She was at Prattville as a youngster and then moved away, military family, and now has come back to Prattville to finish.
Let me say it like this. Welcome home.
Thank you.
That's fantastic. All right. So, Chloe, you've been playing a long time. Everybody here has been playing. And that's the beautiful thing about softball. And in a lot of cases, you've been playing with some of these girls. But here's my question. You've been playing with these girls on your team, but travel ball has allowed you to play with girls that play at other high schools, too. What's that like when you're playing and who is your friend, but they're the enemy today because they're on another team? What's that like?
Yeah, it's fun because it just gives you like a spirit of like competition and stuff, and it's just fun like getting to form new friendships with travel ball girls, and then like getting to see them in school. Ball is fun to play them.
Yeah, Emma, the same question.
I absolutely love playing travel ball with other girls that go to different high schools. I think it's great. Like you said, we're friends before, but when we step on the field, we're not.
Right. And that's so tough because, like, they're your friend. You love them.
Yes.
But I don't right now.
Exactly.
Yeah. Sarah, you have that same experience? Talk about that a little bit.
Yes, sir. So I haven't really played travel ball that much just because I am busy in the summer.
I was going to say, you stay busy in the off
yes,
season.
Yes, sir. But playing pickup in a couple tournaments, it is really fun and just the opportunity to be able to meet different people.
Yeah.
Because just with sports in general, it is such like a blessing to be able to get to know a bunch of different people that you wouldn't have met in your everyday.
No doubt.
But yeah, kind of like how they were talking, like you may be friends in different tournaments, but then whenever you come to actual games with school, it's a completely different ball game.
All bets are off. Yeah, I get
Yes,
it.
sir.
Haley, same thing.
So I play for a travel ball team in Mississippi, so I don't really like see girls here.
Yeah.
But it's still like the same thing. Like when I did live in Mississippi,
Yeah.
I played. Like my rivalry team was against my teammate.
Right.
And it was like very competitive, but it's the same thing they said.
Yeah. All right. Now, Chloe, this is a little bit further off for you, but I mean, what do you hope to do after high school? Do you want to keep playing softball, just go to school, go to work, or are you even thinking about that? You're just a sophomore.
Yes, sir. I want to do cosmetology after I
Sweet.
graduate, but if I do get the chance, I will play in college. if I get an
Fantastic.
offer.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Emma, how about you?
I'm going to Bevel State to continue my softball career and education, and I'm really excited for it.
Fantastic. Sarah?
I'm kind of like Chloe. I am going to cosmetology school after I graduate. But my sister's still a sophomore, so I'll still be here around the field for a couple more years.
Fantastic. That's exciting. Haley?
I'm going to Itawamba in Mississippi, and I'm majoring in physical therapy, so I can like be able to help other people with the same sports and stuff like that.
That's awesome. That's exciting to hear. Coach, you inherited a new group of girls. You're no stranger to coach. And talk a little bit about, gosh, so many different personalities, yet they come together as one team. Talk about this team.
I'm really excited to work with them. I've known a lot of these kids off and on through lessons and training and camps. And when I coached at AUM and ASU, a lot of them kind of came through our program and whatnot. So I got to meet a lot of them over the years, but they were little.
Right.
They've much grown up now. But, I've really enjoyed it. I've been able to implement a lot of the things we do at the college level because we have kids who aspire to play at the college level. So I feel like they're going to be a hand up on these other kids and other programs because they have a coach with experience, but they also have a coach who pushes them to help them get better and figure out what is right, what is wrong, and what we need to do. But the attitude's been amazing. I'm really proud of how hard they've worked and showed up every day and put the time in and the effort because that's the first step is showing up and being there, and they're open-minded to it, and I think they really believe in the system that we're trying to implement here. And the ultimate goal here is we want to make it to state. We want to give these kids a chance to play at a state championship and play at that level, and getting them to see it and believe in it and work towards that it's been really good, and I'm really proud of how much they have accomplished in the short amount of time.
Yes, ma'am.
But I really believe that they can accomplish so much. They just need to see it for themselves.
Yeah.
So it's really been good. We do have a vast variety of kids who can do a lot of things. We're working with 8th grader on our team this year through seniors, and it's been a good mix. we have kids at every level playing at a high level of ball, which is great because they all play travel ball. They all have good experience, and they're all bringing something to the table in the program. And that's what I try to tell them, like, they're one piece of the puzzle, and as long as we're all together, we all fit in the puzzle, we make it work.
Yeah.
So I think that's really big, and they've done really good in the weight room. They've done really good at the field. And softball's a sport where you have to overcome so much adversity with the weather and the
Right.
temperatures and the rain and the mud and just all kinds of things. And these kids have really persevered over the last few weeks.
That's exciting. You know, and I've been around your program a little bit more. Just I've had the privilege to be around, and I see good people too. You know, good young ladies. Talk about that, the culture, I guess, among the team a little bit.
I would say they're very good kids. Like,
Yeah.
they're good to each other. They're good at school. I think they understand what it means to be a student athlete. We have some very smart kids who really thrive in being active participants in the school level, not just softball.
Yeah.
And they're good representatives of our community and our program, which is huge.
Yes, ma'am.
And a lot of them aspire to play at that next level, and they're girls. And I think that's a little bit different because they know this is their one chance and their one opportunity, so they take it more serious,
Sure.
and it means more to them.
Yeah.
And you can see that with everything they do. This means more to them.
Yeah, you mentioned this in the last two answers, the next level.
Yes, sir.
Now, you've already got a handful of girls who have committed. What does that mean to a program to have several folks that are already, hey, we know they're going to we're producing students who are playing college softball. What does that mean to the program? It's got to be a calling card a little bit.
I think it shows our younger kids that with hard work and dedication that they can accomplish their goals. It's every kid's dream and goal if they want to play college ball, to play at that next level. And I think they see what their upperclassmen did to get there. And it's just a good reminder of like, hey, if I work hard, I can accomplish so much and get to that next level. And we try to tell them like, hey, I know everybody. I've coached Division I. I've coached at the NAI. I've coached junior college. I know a lot of coaches in this state, and that reputation helps them out that they don't even realize it helps them, but also too, like, they know they're getting the training that's needed and required to move on to that next level, and it grabs people's attention. We have college coaches wanting to come watch us practice and getting to know our players. So I think that's a great thing for our freshmen and our sophomores and our juniors, even though they're not signed or committed yet, that the opportunity is there and that people are noticing.
Okay, fantastic. I want to go back to the players for a minute and come back to you, Coach. All right, Chloe, and we'll ask some difficult questions now. You ready? All right. Two names, biggest hitters, biggest sticks on the team. Who is it?
Well, one is Haley Jackson
Okay.
and Addie Lee. Yes, sir.
Addie, okay. Addie's been a home run champion for the hit-a-thon before in the past. So, all right. Emma.
Okay.
Fastest person on the team. I was hoping you'd say yourself.
Yeah, I guess myself.
Fair enough.
I mean,
All right.
yeah.
Is there any competition? Who'd be second, though?
Probably Carly Maddox or Chloe Wallace.
Okay. Look, I've been talking about Chloe Wallace for a few years. I know her dad. I know her brother. Chloe's the best athlete in the family. And I'll talk to her dad tomorrow and tell him that. She's a sweet girl. I love Chloe. Sarah.
Yes, sir.
Funniest person on the team.
Oh my gosh, we have a couple of those.
Okay.
I feel like if you want, Haley really likes to sit there and like kind of joke with people.
Yeah?
And so some people don't take it well, but as long as you understand her, it's really funny. And then probably the most giggliest person on the team is definitely Chloe.
Okay.
If you stand around her for more than 5 minutes, you will be laughing.
Well, ironically, she's giggling as you say that, so that just makes sense. Now, Haley, I can't ask you any of those questions because these girls are new to you. But how's that been, kind of being the new girl in a program, meeting, build new relationships? What's that been like?
It's been very fun. They haven't it's been a great opportunity to meet new people, and they haven't made me feel excluded of anything. I've always been included in things, and it's been very fun being around them.
It doesn't surprise me at all. They're like a family, and they're just welcoming another family member in. That's kind of cool. Yeah. All right, well, Coach, let's wrap up with this in mind. So running a 7A anything program isn't free, isn't even cheap, a lot of costs, a lot of expenses. What are some ways that the community, businesses, individuals, whatever, can get involved to help out?
They can send me a check.
Right. Just leave it blank. Fill it.
Yeah,
fill
just
it
leave
in.
it blank. No. We have different opportunities that people can help. Always looking for sponsors or donors that can help. There's tons of costs during the season from food and equipment and field maintenance. As you know, outside sports, we always have every day's field maintenance. So we always need any kind of help. So if they ever want to help, they can reach out to me personally, email, phone, whatever, or they can send a check to Prattville High School for PHS softball.
There you go. Hey, speaking of the field, new stuff, new windscreen. That looks kind of cool out there. That's neat.
We're very excited, and as soon as our fingers are crossed, we're supposed to be getting a covered cage area, indoor enclosed. So that's supposed to be new and coming. So we're super excited about that. That'll mean a lot to our program because I know we lack a lot of female facilities at the school.
Sure.
So this would be a tremendous asset for our program. We carry over 30 girls, so it really would be a great opportunity for our players and our team and help other younger girls see the opportunities that are ahead of them.
Yeah. So the field there on game day. Mm-hmm. The atmosphere, I hear is one of the better ones in the state.
Best
right?
concession stand.
Best concession. The Power P nachos, by the way, with that said. Good stuff.
That's Emma's mom. She's running that.
Arguably the best announcer / DJ in the state.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
I don't know the guy, but I've heard.
I heard his name was Chris, I think.
No, he does
but he
enjoy
was
doing
pretty
it.
good, I heard.
He enjoys it. I don't know if he's any good, but he enjoys it, that's for sure. But anyway, if folks want to find out information about schedules, when to come to the games, when you're home, when you're away, where do they look?
We have everything posted on social media. I run the Facebook. I'm pretty social media'd. Everything's run through our Facebook page or on the athletic department website. So everything will get posted. We're kind of waiting on team pictures and whatnot tomorrow, but we're going to have more graphics and more information as we get going.
Fantastic.
But the season opens February 19th. So don't forget that date.
Yeah.
That'll be at home.
You're right.
19th at home, 20th at Matt Gray.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, looking forward to a great season for you ladies. Hey, thank you for being here today. Good luck to you. Fans that are tuned in today, we're going to take a little bit of an extended break. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back with baseball after this break. Thanks again.
All right, and we're back. I am here with Greg Goolsby. Greg, you are involved in Whataburger here, and we just want to come on for a minute and tell you thank you for everything we're doing. I think it's been a great day. I stepped out just a minute ago, and I caught the live stream in my car as softball's finished up. And we've had 500 people tune in and watch this morning on Prattville Athletics Facebook. I don't know what the numbers are on Prattville Live, but this has been an incredible day, and we appreciate you having us.
Well, I'm so glad that y'all were able to come out today. I think it's a great opportunity for us to get involved in the community, and I think it's a great partnership that we have. And it's what I was commenting to some of my team about earlier is the exposure that the kids are getting now at the high school level and being able to do events like this. I think it just means a lot going forward.
Well, it just prepares them. I mean, you think about a lot of our student athletes are signing to play in college, and with the rule changes and NIL and just kind of the professional nature of the game, I think you're right. It does prepare them to do this. And we have a great partnership. You know, we get to do this every week during football season with the Bobby Carr Show, and that was incredible. And we appreciate all you guys do for us. Really a great corporate partner of ours here at Prattville High School, and we hope to extend that a long time in the future. So I know also wanted to talk a little bit about kind of forecasting here. We got a big event coming up at Prattville Elementary. You know, one of the things we're working on here is we're kind of one town, one team. And so I know you guys have really accentuated that, and you are involved in our elementary school. So talk a little about that, what we got going on this afternoon.
Yeah, so later today we're doing, we're revealing the bikes that we helped the elementary school get. Excited for that. Somebody was in here earlier, I believe her name was Rebecca, and she was talking about how there's one kid that's already really picked up on it, and he's loving it. So I think, you know, it just shows, you know, one of the big core values and guiding principles with Whataburger is giving back to the communities we serve. And so I think we're just paying it forward.
Yeah, and education is such a big part of that. I mean, I think, you know, when you think about the Read and Ride program, I spent some time teaching PE, but education can be done so many ways. So now to have, you know, stationary bikes that kids can work on reading, and that's a big deal in the state of Alabama now with ACAP and some of the testing and the standards that have gone through, to be able to exercise and pick up valuable reading skills, I think is just incredible. So we appreciate all that you guys have done for us at the elementary school and with our district. And if you are out and about, we've got baseball coming up here in a minute. So feel free to stop by. Stacy Mills has said he's picking up the tab today. So come and eat on Stacy. Well, he says he's giving it back to me. So, but you know, we'll start with Stacy. So he might buy you lunch if you come out here. We've got our friends from the Chamber of Commerce here. We appreciate them stopping by. And we've got a big event coming today at 1:15 at Prattville Elementary School. So it's a great day for Prattville Athletics. We appreciate all of you tuning in. Just been floored by the numbers. I mean, it's incredible to think, you know, 500-600 people have tuned in and seen this already this morning. So our reach is big, and we appreciate all of you checking in. We're going to go back to a quick break, and then we're going to finish it up here with Coach Myers and our baseball team, and we will hear from them in just a few minutes.
All right, welcome back, fans. Prattville Lions Nation. Welcome to Spring Sports Media Day for the Lions for 2026. We've got baseball joining us this segment under the leadership of Coach J.R. Myers. Coach Myers, how you doing today?
Doing well. How are you?
Man, I'm doing good. So, no stranger to the program, obviously. You played here, been coaching here a few years now.
2.5 years.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So, give us a little rundown, recap your baseball history, playing and on into coaching.
Yeah, Prattville graduated in 2006. This is my life. I mean, I've been here for a long time, my entire life. So,
yeah.
I obviously played under the legendary Roger Lambert.
Yeah. Is he still going to be involved this year, by the way?
Awesome. We got to keep him involved. I say, even though I'm the head coach, he's really the head coach. So I listen to his commands.
Yes, sir.
But no, I played here, graduated from here. I'm excited to be back, of course. Like I said, it's been 2.5 years. And so I've just never thought in a million years I'd be able to come back and be able to coach for my alma mater. So this is a great time. I'm
Fantastic.
excited.
Yeah, man, it is. Thank you for being here with us. Let's meet the athletes today. I'm going to start all the way to my left. Y'all's right. Just tell us your name, year in school, and then you probably do a lot of utility stuff for some of you guys. But let's talk about your number one position. So go ahead. You start it off.
My name is Holt Stovall. I play right field for Prattville High School.
Okay. And what year in school?
2026.
Oh, so you're a senior.
I'm a senior.
Yeah, gotcha.
He pitches as well. He don't want to admit it, but
okay.
He does pitch.
I'm a pitcher this year.
Fairly new, but he's done an outstanding job coming in. Like I said, he just started. He threw one game for us last year, just kind of in a makeup game.
Yeah.
And he got up there and threw strikes, and we're like, you know what, we got to get him in the rotation. So he's been back.
He'll be starting for you or middle or?
Yeah, he's probably do a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Starting, pitching, probably relieve, and like I said, we keep percentages of strikes thrown, and he's up at the top of the leaderboard. He's 75% strikes, so we're gonna get him on that mound again.
That's fantastic. I want to come back to metrics when we talk to you in a minute. That's interesting.
And he just started. It hadn't been a whole year. He's been great.
Yeah, fantastic. All right, Aiden.
Oh, my name's Aiden Ernest. I play shortstop, and I'm a senior this year, and I pitch also.
If me and your dad played one-on-one in basketball, who wins? No, I'm kidding. We'll give it to your dad. I'm just joking. I've known your parents a long time.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Dorset Jackson. I play center field, and I'm a senior, and I'm a thrower.
Okay.
I don't know where it's going, but I can throw it.
So not a full-on pitcher.
Yeah, so about that, we're going to get him on the mound this year.
Is he going to be like the guy from Major League, Wild Thing, Vaughn?
Yeah, Wild Thing, yeah. But, like I said, he's just like Holt, just kind of started pitching, this year. And, he's full effort, but he throws strikes as well. So we're going to get him on that bump as well.
Okay, all right. Now, Dorset, I want to stay with you for 1 second. Because I picked on Aiden just a little bit. If you and your dad had a 100-yard dash, who wins?
He'd probably pull a hammy about the 40. So I think I got it.
I don't think he'd make it that far. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. All right, Sean.
My name is Sean. I'm a senior, and I'm a catcher.
Okay, cool. All right, I should ask this in the first place. Let's go down the line. How long we've been playing baseball? We'll go with you.
Pretty much my whole life.
Yeah?
I played t-ball and I hated it.
Yeah.
But then it just grew on me.
Okay.
So I've played my whole life.
Awesome. All right, Aiden.
I'm the same way. I've been playing with these two, Holt and Dorset.
Yeah.
Since I can remember. So
yeah.
These guys a lot.
We're all seniors, everybody?
Yes,
okay,
sir.
Fantastic. All right, Dorset.
I've been playing since I can remember.
Yeah.
I've been around the baseball field a long time, ever since I was born, probably.
I've been playing all my life, and so ever since t-ball. I mean, I'm not from here, so I didn't have the pleasure of playing with these guys, but yeah.
Is pleasure really the right word? I mean, to be around these. No, I'm kidding.
Fun fact though.
Yeah.
So with Dorset, obviously, this is my second stint at Prattville, but my first stint, I was an assistant coach under his dad.
Okay.
So I've known Dorset since he was
little buddy,
about 6 or 7 years old.
Yeah.
So I've known him for a long time. So it's been exciting to watch him grow over the last few years. Just seeing him, become the man he is. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, we want to learn about you guys, right? I need to know favorite college team and favorite MLB team. And you can throw in a favorite player if you want to. We'll go with Holt first.
Yeah, my favorite college team is Vanderbilt.
Okay.
I've always liked them because their colors.
And they do well. I mean, they go to the World Series
I've
fairly regularly.
And
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that team.
I mean, it's funny. We talk about Vanderbilt like they're actually good at a sport, but that's the way it is,
And then my favorite Major League team, which I don't really watch Major League Baseball, but
Understood.
Probably the Braves.
Gotcha. Do you have a favorite Major League player? Or
Not really.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Aiden, how about it? I already know your college, man. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm an Auburn football fan.
Okay.
Which is not great recently, but I'm more of a baseball fan when it comes to like college baseball. I don't really have a certain team. I just like watching the sport.
Understood.
Yeah.
You got a Major League team?
Probably the Phillies. I'll probably be hated for that, but I like all the players on that team. Wow.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Bryce Harper, right?
Yeah, Bryce Harper's my favorite player.
Okay. Fantastic. Dorsett?
I'm an Auburn fan. Favorite MLB team's definitely the Braves.
Okay.
My favorite player, I'll probably. I'm gonna go with the minor league guy.
Okay.
He's that guy.
Jeremy Lee.
No, there's got to be a story behind that.
That's just my workout partner in the morning.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Fantastic.
I'm an Auburn fan too, but I'm also a big fan of the Coastal Carolina when it comes to baseball.
Okay.
And my favorite team is the Braves.
Okay. You got a favorite Major League player? Or?
Buster Posey when he was in the league.
Okay.
So.
Fantastic. Coach, we'll give you that opportunity. Do you have a favorite college and pro team?
Yeah, I'm an Auburn guy.
Okay.
Just grew up an Auburn fan.
Sure.
And, of course, Atlanta Braves back. I grew up in the time, the mid-'90s, with the Smokes, Glavins, and Andrew Jones,
Chicks
Chipper
dig
Jones.
the long ball.
That's right. That's right. And then, of course, we all watched on TBS Superstation growing up. So I've just always been a Braves fan. But I love baseball in general. So I'll watch any team play. But the Atlanta Braves for sure. Fantastic.
That's great. Holt, let's get into baseball specific for you guys this year. Now, I think there's a little bit of excitement around the program. There's some pieces that are here. The stage is set to have a great season. How does it happen, though? I mean, you can't just show up and have a great season. What's it take?
I mean, I think you have to get into the game with a mindset like you got to win every inning. Just bat to the ball. Like, don't try too hard, but just go with the flow, really.
Yeah. I like that. Aiden, I'd pose you the same question because I'm assuming, as 4 seniors here, all of you are leaders to some degree on the team. So your mindset, I think, filters all the way down through. So what are your thoughts on that? What does it take for this? What has to happen for this to be a successful season?
I think our program, we built off of this year, do simple better.
Yeah.
So, taking one step at a time, doing the simple things,
doing
it right every time, and it'll lead to more wins this
year. The little things. Coach J.B. Wallace, that was with football just a couple of years ago, he'd say be 1% better every day. I think that kind of filters in. I like that mindset. Dorsett, same thing.
We've not always had the best senior leadership, but going into this year, I feel like that's been implemented as a huge thing because it starts at the top and goes to the bottom. And so one thing that we've been really trying to work on this year, and it's not just yelling at people to do something, kind of more of just doing it yourself and leading by example.
I like that.
And Coach Meyer's been putting that on us a lot, just so we're not just yelling at a freshman, do this, do that, but we can all do that, and they see it, and they want to do it. So,
important. Yeah. Sean?
So this year, I feel like we have a lot more depth than last year. This year, we have more pitching, which can help us win a lot of ball
key.
games.
Got to have that.
Yes. And then we always have guys that can back each other up. So it's just we're just a great team this year, and we have a bunch of depth.
I got you. All right, I'm gonna take answers away for the next question. All right, I'm gonna ask you what's a successful season. I'm gonna take away state championship. Can't say that. I'm not gonna say playoff run. What's a successful season? Taking those away, Holt.
Oh, winning record.
I like that. Yeah. Aiden?
I think we need to shoot for 30 wins this year.
Come on. What is a full schedule?
36 games.
About 36.
Yeah. 30 wins.
You got maybe 4 or 5 for a spring break.
Yeah. That'd be amazing. Dorsett?
I agree with Aiden, but I also feel like I want to have our program more respected, win enough games and just show people that we're not just some regular baseball team, like we're coming out and compete, and that carry on for the next year's team and things like that. So.
Yeah. Sean?
I think a successful season would just be, like what they said, a good winning season, and also be known as a great team for the 2026 class.
Yeah, I want to come back to what Dorsett said. I like that a lot about being a well-respected team, and I think this is probably in it, but I don't know how to ask this as a question, but we talked about leadership with each of you guys a little bit. well, Dorsett, I think you said a minute ago about not just yelling at younger kids and telling them to do stuff, but like leading by example. Is there an opportunity for you guys to kind of teach how to lead, to share wisdom? Dorsett, I'm going to come to you first on that.
I mean, everybody has some type of leader, and I mean, you don't have to be vocal, but I mean, some guys just lead by example. Some guys are vocal, and we've struggled with that a lot. A lot of guys, like some people might not want to say something and they just want to do it and show other people. Some people might want to say something and let their presence be known, but Coach Myers has been working with us a lot, you know. We're all 18, 17 years old. We're not all going to be just natural like leaders like that. Like we haven't had the life experience just to lead people in the right direction all the time. So we struggled with it. And then we met with Coach Myers a lot, and he's really implemented with the seniors. Like he's met with us personally and he's met with us as a group, and he's really just honed in on us about leading by example and leading the way that you would want to be led. So we've sometimes had too many Chiefs and not enough Indians.
Sure.
But now we've kind of honed in on it and just been ready to attack the day and shown people what we're ready for this year. So.
I love it. I've heard it said that good leaders or followers of great people, right? So you can't just pretend like you're on the top. I think in Coach Myers, Coach Lambert, some of these, and other people in your lives altogether, by the way. I know a lot of your dads, and they're pretty stand-up people, right? I think it's important to be following somebody, but then to be conscious that you're leading somebody along the way as you do that too. I think that's important. Coach Myers, talk about this collection of guys that you got for the varsity program this year.
Yeah, I love it. I'm excited. We kind of touched on it, Sean did, as far as depth. I've been here, came back 2.5 years ago, and I think the point of emphasis this year has been just depth. And nothing against the last couple of years, but we have depth at every position. Didn't have that, and people may not think that's a big deal, but it's a huge deal because if we don't have depth at every position, guys tend to get complacent.
Sure.
And we don't want that. So we got guys that we know for sure, and let's say if somebody goes down with an injury or have to pitch or whatever, we feel pretty confident that we can put the next guy in and he'll be able to compete. So that's been the biggest emphasis this year, is just being able to have depth. These are great guys, and I love them to death. And I think they're going to do a great job this year of trying to lead. And Dorsett said it. Sometimes some guys lead being vocal. We got some vocal guys up here, and then we have some guys that aren't, but they're also able to lead by example.
Sure.
And that's really been the emphasis this year, is just making sure we just lead and set the standard, and also just take ownership of everything that we do. I know we talk about trying to win more games this year, and the wins will come. The first step is compete, being, like you said, 1% better. Compete every pitch, compete. If we swing and miss at a pitch, my motto now is what? Next pitch. All right. So umpire makes a bad call. All right, next pitch. So that's the biggest emphasis this year, is just getting these guys. We're not going to think about what happened 3 innings ago. Let's focus on right now.
Right.
And these guys have taken it, and like I said, this has been a really good last maybe 5 or 6 months. We've been kind of doing some stuff in the fall, and I know these guys, they're not going to admit it, but they'll tell you, like, we're ready to start playing somebody else.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's going to be a great year. I'm excited to watch these guys because it's been great watching them grow over the last 2.5 years.
Yeah, and you stole my next question. I'm kidding, but you mentioned this a couple times, and I love it. The role of competition on the team, and I'm not talking about playing the other team, but how does competition, like competing for a spot or competing in practice every day, what role does competition play within the team?
Yeah, I mean, and we always want competition within our players, and I have to be cautious because even though one guy may get a hit, and then the other guy might say, man, I got to get a hit too.
Sure.
We don't want that to be an emphasis so much. We just want you to be the best version of yourself. So if a guy gets a hit, I'm not looking for, hey, get a hit. I want you to go out and compete. And if you hit a ball hard and it's not a hit, hey, so be it. But we do want to try to encourage guys to compete for that position, but also be a good teammate. And that's what we want. Like, we don't want guys hoping that the next guy screws up, because that's not being a good teammate. If you're not hitting well that game, hey, you might have to sit out the next game, and hey, I want you to pull for the next guy.
Yeah.
So we want to have some kind of competition within the team, but we also want to be a great teammate as well.
Let me go back to the players. Tell me a member of the coaching staff that means something to you and why.
I think
we'll start with Holt. I was looking at him. I apologize.
Yeah, Coach Myers for sure.
Okay.
I mean, he does a good job of, just don't know how to say it.
I understand.
Just say old. He's just a goofy guy.
All right, Aiden, I'll come to you, but I'm taking Coach Myers out of the equation now. Got to be somebody else.
I think Coach Lambert's played a big part.
Yeah.
You know, just giving
You've been
us
around
all
a
the
minute.
baseball knowledge
Yeah.
that he has, which is just, it's beyond all of us.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's cool. Dorset.
All right, I'm not going to say somebody that's already been mentioned.
Sure.
But I'm going to go with Coach Brown.
Okay.
He coaches us in the outfield. I've been with him for 4 years. I've known him a really long time. And he's just always telling us, like, Coach Myers always said, you got to keep it simple. And sometimes we try to, like, over-exaggerate things and do things that we can do, but we try to do it better or think we can do it better than what we can.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes we try to do too much and things like that. And Coach Brown kind of settles us down. And he's kind of like a life coach, to be honest. And he relates everything back to life. And he had some pretty hard workouts for us last year.
Yeah.
And he's always telling us, if you can't get through this, what can you get through in life?
Yeah.
So he's meant a lot to me throughout my
I think y'all realize this and know this, and I'm talking to the players. You've got some great coaches, but further, they're great men, and that's why they're great coaches. So I'm excited for you in that regard. Sean, same question to you.
I think my favorite coach is Coach Lambert. I mean, he's been coaching all 4 years, so he's known a lot about me, and he knows what to say. And that also one of the good things I like about Coach Lambert is his stories. He tells some good stories, and sometimes they can be
Half of them are
too
probably
long,
true.
too long, but sometimes his stories are really they really are good for just life in general.
That's great. That's great. I'm going to start back on the left, or my left. Holt, we'll come to you. Everybody's seniors. What are we hoping to do next year? Baseball may be included, may not be. That's fine. What are you looking? What's the next step?
Yeah, I think this year for baseball, it's going to end it off for me.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to go to school and go into radiology.
Cool, man. That's awesome.
That's my next step in life.
Fantastic. All right, Aiden.
I'm going to be going to play baseball at Mississippi Gulf Coast.
Okay.
So.
Fantastic.
I'm playing baseball at Shelton State.
Okay.
I'm playing baseball at Itawamba Community College.
Okay. So everybody's going, Holt, but the other three go play baseball next year. That's exciting. That's fun, man. I'm glad for you guys. Anybody have an idea on the field they want to go to? Holt talked about radiology. Aiden, I mean, it's a wide open world. Nobody says you need to have it figured out now. But is there something you're leaning towards, career-wise?
I've talked with Holt about radiology too.
Yeah.
And I found it pretty interesting. So
Cool.
I might look into that next year.
Yeah. Dorset, you got any thoughts on the future?
I just want to play baseball as long as I can. I'll figure it out after.
I hear you.
If baseball doesn't work out for me, I want to stay in the sport. So just following my dad's steps and being an umpire, taking that role.
Yeah. Any future coaches sitting in front of us today? Maybe is that thought anybody? Sean?
I may.
Yeah?
I don't know. Depends on what happens after.
I got you. Oh, fantastic. Well, Coach, let me ask you like this. So, if people want to get involved, support the program, I mean, what's the avenue to do? I know you got a great booster club that helps out. Some of them are sitting to my right here.
Great booster club.
Got to say that.
Great booster club.
We're obligated. No, I'm kidding. It's the truth. It's the truth.
Yeah.
But what are some ways people can plug in, sponsor? How do you find information? Talk about that a little bit.
Of course, we try to be very transparent on social media. So Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, reach out through there. Of course, you can contact Prattville High School. We're on the website. So if you want to contact us or if you want to come up to the high school, you can reach us by there. So, but we're not too hard to get to. So.
Yeah. And then to find schedules, things like that. I mean, is that
so we haven't posted the schedule
Sure.
online yet. We're probably actually been talking about that today, but we're going to get it posted probably the next day or two, so that all the parents and fans can get out and see what dates we play at home. So
Yeah.
we're excited for this year. Like I said, it's gonna be a grind.
Yeah.
Our area is very very tough. Thompson,
The area doesn't do you any
Hillcrest,
favors.
and Susquehanna County, who won
Yeah.
state last year. So it's gonna be tough. But like I said, I feel very confident in these guys. And I know Coach Bourne said, "Hey, give me 4 guys." I wish I could have brought 20 more guys.
Right.
Because they've all done an outstanding job. But I am looking forward to this year and to see how these guys fare out.
Fantastic. Now, there's a neat opportunity, I believe, Saturday that folks can come out and see the team. Talk about that just a
Yeah,
little
meet
bit.
the line. So come out. I think we're going to start around 12 o'clock. I think we're also going to have Boston butt. So we're going to have Boston butt plates and ribs and all that stuff. So
I can speak to the quality of said pork plates.
Yes.
Top notch.
Yes, they're good. We're also going to have a food truck out, Sweet Hookup.
Mallory Anderson.
Mallory
Okay,
Anderson.
yeah.
So she's going to be there. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna have music.
That's right.
Shout out to Chris Britton.
There you go.
So it's gonna be exciting.
Man, I'm going to eat barbecue on Saturday and a funnel cake from Mallory. I'm excited. It doesn't get any better than that.
Sir.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Well, guys, thank you so much for being here today. We wish you good luck upon the next season. Nothing but success for you all the way through. Fans, thank you so much for tuning in today. Coach, are we coming back with a outro? All right, this is it then. So thanks, man. We've had huge numbers tune in and watch you guys today. I think they said that all kinds of girls were texting asking for your phone numbers. I don't know what that's about.
Probably looking at Sean.
No, Dorset. One at a time.
That's awesome. Well, guys, thank you again.
Thanks for
Fans,
having
thanks for
me.
tuning in. God bless you guys. Good luck on the upcoming season. Go Lions.
Thank you.